Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Waking Up with Soop and Sugah. You are tuning to episode 49. Today is Tuesday, March 28th. And guys, you know what that means. Some fresh Destiny content. That's right, Gowsy, a big day. Joined with me today, of course, my two co-hosts, DJJ Gao and Sugah Tits. How you doing, guys?
What's up?
Good.
What's up?
What's the excitement for this new content that we're getting today?
I'm looking forward. Yeah.
1 out of 10, Shug. Now.
9.5.
Go number.
10.
10. Of course. Of course.
I'm excited. I can't help it.
All right, guys. So let's dive into. I'd probably give it like an 8. An 8, maybe a 7, maybe a 7.5, 7.5, somewhere in the middle, 7.5.
Bitter
yeah.
Bob, bitter Bob.
A little.
Bitter Bob.
It's true. He's probably still the salt is probably still real from last week.
Yeah,
salty.
He's still a little crusty.
That's okay.
Areas.
That's okay. It's okay because even though this
Crusty
content,
Carl.
yeah, 7.5, we got some better stuff on the horizon. Okay, see a lighthouse in the distance, and we are landing. And no, Gal, I'm not talking 9-0. I'm talking D2. Well, let's hop into our first segment of the day, of course, which is video game news. And we are starting off with, of course, Destiny. And we got that live stream Wednesday, which gave us the good on what we're going to be getting today. We got to see the new armors, yes, with the ornaments and all the wasn't us.
Yes.
Right? Very sexy.
Yes.
So, guys, what do you... We get...
So far, the Corona is my favorite look.
I think I'm with Gao on this one. I think the horns are awesome. The Siva one was kind of meh. So was the Vault of Glass one. Like, there were a couple of Vault of Glass parts that were really cool.
I like the Titan. I like the Titan fan.
Yeah, no, definitely. But the robot leg was cool. Like, for the hunter. So maybe...
now, I disagree.
What?
I disagree.
You don't like the fact...
like that. I don't like the... if it was both legs, that'd be different. But just one...
I
like the one leg.
Concept,
yeah, my hunter lost his leg.
It was a Vex leg.
During a raid.
I think it's hot.
And then he just put a fucking Vex leg
It's
there.
like, yo, you lost your leg. It doesn't even matter. Let's just put this Vex leg on you and we're going to keep on going.
Like, that would be... misadventure? What? This... Guys, don't swing your sword at this rock. You'll die. Gao. Shame on Gao.
My bad. I'm so sorry. I should have said that. Watch out for that rock.
But Gao, that look is so cool. The pirate look. The Vex pirate look.
I like the Titan fan in the back of the Titan. That's really good.
Oh yeah, you like to make sure your Wi-Fi signal is fully loaded over there.
Up and running, yes.
Yeah? Well, good. If I need to email something, I'll be sure to stick around you.
Yeah, that's
basically what it looks like.
I'll run over on your one leg and.
Yeah, I definitely will. I'll shade step over. So, the armor looks cool. You get your ornaments. Now here's. It wasn't confirmed during the stream. It was confirmed later on Twitter. Is that the raid gear without the ornaments is going to look exactly the same as the raid gear from year 1. So, for you nostalgic people who still have your year 1 stuff in the vault.
Yes.
Once you get your new year 2 stuff, once you get your new year 2 arms, get rid of your year 1s. Because without the ornament, they look exactly like the year 1s. It's only with the ornament that they look different. And even once you put an ornament on stuff, you can deactivate it. Like, you can activate and deactivate it. So, that's cool. Because if you want to have the old look, just deactivate your ornaments. Deactivate them. So, there you have it, guys.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. So, we're getting that sexy gear. They showed us the gear that you're getting from the Age of Triumph boxes. Those are pretty fucking nifty. I don't think I'm going to be collecting any of that gear, though. Are you guys?
I don't know about that gear either. I'm not into
I
that
already
either.
have so much stuff in my vault. I really don't need to be eyeballing another gear set.
I have my eyes set on the Crota gear.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to replace my raid gear, but besides that, I mean, there's even, like, the raid gear isn't complete for my, the Wrath of the Machine. Like, I have a couple pieces here, but I don't have, like, a complete set. Most of it is because I don't like the way it looks. The waffle maker just isn't my thing.
No.
Right? So maybe with the new ornaments, I'll want like a whole set of raid gear. I don't think I'm gonna go crazy and like every character's gonna have their own set of Vault of Glass and Crota and Oryx. I think I'm gonna like be choosy about
Mix and match.
Yeah. We'll see, because definitely like I think the better Titan raid gear would be either the Oryx, because the Oryx is cool. You look like a big ass fucking knight.
I love that one for the Titan. When it was Taken King, that's all I wore on the Titan. I did not wear anything else when I got the full set. Like, it just looked so good. The only difference was I obviously wasn't wearing the helmet because I was wearing the blinding helmet. So, but that look just looks so good.
It does. It does look good, and the original Vault of Glass Titan is also good. No,
I don't have that full set.
Nope. It looks.
I always liked that the Crota helmet on the Titan. That weird face that he had on that.
Yeah,
that was really cool. I really liked that.
It was meh for me. Like the Crota ones and the Wrath of the Machine ones kind of felt bland to me. They didn't really feel special.
The Crota ones?
Yeah, like the Crota one for the Titan and the Wrath of the Machine for the Titan. Like, they just don't look good. Like, I don't think they look very good.
Oh.
Yeah, the Wrath of the Machine is not
I disagree on the
favorite.
Crota.
He disagrees on the Crota, but he agrees on the Wrath.
Yeah. So I wasn't into the Wrath at all, actually.
And then the Wrath, I wasn't into it with my Warlock. I'd rather rock my Crota badass helmet than do
exactly
the Wrath. So, and then the Oryx one is awesome too. With like, you look like Mysterio from fucking Spider-Man.
Yep.
So that was awesome. It's really pick and choose. Everyone has their preference, and that's why get rid of what you don't need, because we don't have that vault space. Bungie just won't give us that vault space, even though they're all ready to give us 32 new primary weapons that we're gonna want. We're gonna want them all. You know it, Gal. I know it. Shug knows it. She's over there dreaming about it.
I'm there.
Because they've done the horrible thing of
legendary and exotic version.
Yeah, they split them up. They like made a legendary and an exotic version of each weapon.
So
of each
does
primary.
that mean there's going to be a legendary version of the Vex as a class?
No. A raid primaries. The Vex Mytho class it was an exotic already. Like, it's not a raid
so
weapon.
Are they going to make a? But they're
no,
not going to make a
but
legendary
it's not a
version.
raid weapon. It's an exotic weapon.
That you got only in the Vault of Glass.
Yeah, but it wasn't a Vault of Glass gun, is what I'm telling you. I think. They're definitely not making a legendary to it. So I mean, that'll answer your question.
Yeah.
They're only doing it for the primaries that you got. Any legendary primaries that you got, either through the Vault of Glass, through Crota, through Oryx, through Wrath of the Machine, are now going to get the double treatment. What's the double treatment, Soop? Well, it's kind of like when you buy a game and then they remaster it in HD and then you have to buy it again.
It's true. That's exact. Boo. That's exactly.
Yeah, thank you. Now you understand why I'm so fucking salty. So anyway,
I know why you're salty. I just am agreeing with your analogy. I like it. I think it's a good one.
So what they're doing is like for the Fatebringer, you're gonna get your legendary version. It's gonna have the roll. It's gonna have that beautiful roll that you've been looking for. Because let's be honest. How many people have been farming for a fucking Imago loop with the fucking Fatebringer roll? Well, now they're just gonna give you a Fatebringer legendary with the roll. Oh, the only thing is, it's not gonna have a burn on it. If you want a Fatebringer with a burn, you're gonna have to go over to the exotic one. That's right, there's gonna be an exotic Fatebringer. And that one will have the burn plus the perks. Burn and perks. You either get the perks or you get the burn and the perks. But then you won't be able to carry another exotic. That'll take up your exotic slot. So, of course, gamers are going to want to keep both for all sorts of situations. Am I correct? Yeah. So this means there's 4 guns. There are 4 primaries in each raid. That's what? 16? And then the exotics on top of them with the burn, it's another 16. That's 32 guns that... Gauzy, have you cleaned out your vault?
I have. I've made space.
Do you have 32 spaces?
I will.
You
on
will.
My armor, on my weapons, what I did was I kept a lot of 400 stuff so that once I get it, I can infuse it if it doesn't drop at 400.
See, that's
I'm ready to go. And as far as armor, I'm going to have to pick and choose. Like, if I make sure I get a piece, if I get the piece I want, I'll get rid of the one I've been hanging on to. So I'll be able to get that worked out.
Okay. See,
so I'm ready.
I did some heavy vault cleaning, and some of it hurt me. Okay, some of it physically hurt my soul. So I have right now like 30 spots cleared. So I don't have the 32. I could have it if I like moved some stuff around to other characters, but then those characters wouldn't be able to like pick up other shit. So it's complete nonsense to me that they won't give me any more fucking vault space, yet they're splitting my shit like in 2 and giving it to me in 2s. That's like, that is just, it's not cool to me at all. So very salty about it, but I'm gonna move on because it's what we need to do. Now, people who have been dying to get their Necrochasm and their Crux of Crota, it might not even, like, people have been, I know someone in particular that has been running it and running it and running it like their life depending on it.
Tomorrow.
All right? Like,
and they still
don't have it. Now that it's getting bumped up later today, it's going to get the new 400 treatment. It might be attached to a quest. So, if it's attached to a quest and you don't have to physically go into Crota and wait for an RNG Crux to drop, I don't know about you guys, but I think this person in particular is going to be pretty fucking pissed because she's been literally chasing this gun for 3 years.
Yep.
So now to be able to get it in like 20 minutes through a quest, like, man, Bungie just...
Not gonna be a happy camper.
I feel like this last update has been a send-off, but it's almost been a really salty send-off.
Like, it's kind of like a slap in the face.
It kind of is, you know. It's kind of like when you go off to college, but you kind of get kicked out of the house. But it's okay, because I'm going off to college anyway. But is it really? Like, I feel like everything that we've done everything we've, like, worked for, everything that was... Because it's like, they said, oh, you can track your Guardian, and, like, people will know what you've done. Like, how many people don't have Vault of Glass gear right now?
Yeah, all of it? Exactly.
Like, if I were to throw on some Vault of Glass gear, and I were to walk around the tower, like, whoa, where'd you get that?
Like, yeah, exactly.
Right? So... And now that it's all, like, re-coming out, and it takes less effort, let's be honest, because Destiny Year 1 was work. Right? I feel like an old man, like, Guardians these days, back in my day, we had a farm for spin metal. We couldn't go to some fucking vendor and drop marks. Like, that's how I feel.
So true.
Back in my day, we had to look for a Crux, and we had to raid. And raid. And raid. And raid. And
maybe get one.
And raid.
Oh my God.
And then the asshole that you brought along for the first time gets it. So you raid again. Like.
So true.
So now everything is just getting... It's getting handed to people like fucking trophies at soccer games. Like, everyone gets a participation raid gear set. Like,
it's true. It's totally a participation medal.
It hurts. It's a slap in the face. It leaves a sour taste in my mouth. So,
yeah,
guys,
I mean, if they wanted to show us appreciation for our 3 years that we put into this game, they should have said, and we're giving everybody an extra page of vault space. That would have been the right thing to do.
it would have been the right thing to do. Like, another awesome thing to do would have been to just bump up the light level on all the gear you already have. Like, hey, you have that year 1 stuff? Well, guess what? Now you can
Make it
infuse it to
usable.
400.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
So you can keep your old and original if you want to, or you can get the new stuff.
Up
But
to
anyway.
you, because we also gave you this extra page of vault space.
Uh-huh.
you know,
There you go.
I'm
But
not gonna
no.
lie. Yeah, that
that was a dick move. That was.
We'll
Sorry.
save a raid for you. Don't worry, Beach. We'll save a raid for you. He's like, as a member of Exit, I request that we have to save the raid for when I get back.
For when I get back
What
from
do
work.
you mean when he gets back? Or is
When
he
he
going?
gets back from work.
He's at work right now.
From work.
He'll be out around 4 your time. But we'll don't worry. We'll get more. We'll get multiple raids going on today. Don't worry about it, Beach.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, guys. So I mean, that's just the way I feel. It's true. Gowsy said, Sugah said, I am salty. I am very sodium-y right now.
Sure. But you're not the
Aerosmith
only
wrote
one
that
with
song
Soop's
just
on
for
it.
you.
Yeah. So you know,
Dust Palace is lost
guys,
again.
label me
Salty.
Angelina Jolie because I'm fucking salt.
Parties they've let Scion
You guys remember that movie?
Yes.
Oh, guys,
I like mine better.
you guys are shooting for all your primaries, right? Like all your primaries with the
No.
burn. No, like you don't care.
It depends. It depends.
Vision of Confluence.
The
Right,
Vision,
I'm gonna,
yes.
yeah, that's my
I never
goal.
got
Vision,
a Fate
yeah.
Bringer, so that will be something that's like one of the few guns. Because from year 1, I definitely got most of the guns I got before you. I know, but the Fate Bringer was the one that never.
Oh, look at this big boy, guys! You guys ran right past him.
Oh, well, yeah. Let's do that too, I guess.
Guy wants to play.
What was I gonna say? The Oryx and the Wrath of the Machine. They're coming back. They got the burn. The Doom of Chelchis. The what was it? The Zane's Bane of Zeal? Zeal's Bane? What was
Yeah,
it?
Zeal's Bane.
The Zeal's Bane?
Yep.
Are you guys just... So, for me, I got rid of my Genesis Chain auto rifle. I got rid of the hand
No, I
cannon. I got rid of that stuff because I'm just going to get it anyway with a burn. I don't like it without the burn. I thought they were crap rolls. I thought they were crap guns this raid around. Like, I think the only one I use is the sniper rifle and the sidearm. I don't use the rocket launcher. I don't use any of the primaries. I think I
I don't
have...
use the rocket. No,
Right? I have
I
a
use
Chaos
the- I
Dogma,
use
but I don't
the-
use it.
I don't either. I use the heavy machine gun. I use the sidearm, and I do once in a while use the Genesis, and that's it.
No, I don't use.
And I rarely use that prime gun, whatever the.
Oh, the Outbreak
What
Prime.
is that?
Yeah.
Yes, I barely use that.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm interested in the new burns. Like, what's the auto rifle going to have that's going to be a burn? That'll be interesting.
To be honest, I didn't care for that whole thing, the whole raid. and
But even
everything
now
you
with a
got
burn, that doesn't interest you more? Like, what if they give
Nah,
you...
I just-
What if it's Genesis Chain with a Void burn? Now you have an actual good Void primary that isn't Atheon's Epilogue.
Okay, now that would be badass.
That's
They
what
got
I'm
the
saying.
butterfly on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you think about that. Yeah.
All right. I guess I'm gonna have to.
Oh, and then Oryx, because you could get
Love Oryx.
you can get a Doom of Chelchis with full auto and some really nice stability. Not to mention the fact that motherfuckers got stowaway, so all you have to do is swap weapons, swap back, and that thing is fully loaded. So if they give it like an arc burn or a void burn, I'm hoping for more arc and void. I think we have enough solar stuff.
We do.
I think with the Vision
Except
of
I
Confluence,
do want my vision. Yeah.
do want my Vision of Confluence back.
And I want my Fang back.
I
yeah,
wouldn't mind if the
Fang,
Vision went
yes.
void.
I want
or
my
arc.
Fang back.
Arc would be fun.
So,
Arc was Fang.
yes, Arc was Fang. What was the other one? Because it was fire. The Abyss.
Atheon's Epilogue was
No, the
was
Abyss
void.
Defiant. Abyss Defiant.
Oh, that was solar. Yep.
Yeah, that was solar.
Solar
So
auto
we
rifle.
we have some pretty good solar weapons. We just need some pretty good void ones. And you know,
Exactly.
I think that's what we need.
Yeah.
So
Because
guys,
all we have is the Word of Crota and Atheon's Epilogue.
Atheon's Epi. Yep. And Word of Crota isn't that good. It's okay. It's not that
really.
good.
No, yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah. I mean, they're gonna do a buff too. They're gonna do buffs and nerfs. You know, they said they were gonna nerf hand cannons, and chat went crazy. They were like rip hand cannons. They also said that they were gonna boost auto rifles, right?
Which, I don't know why everyone is so salty about these hand cannons. They're not that hard to use if you just use them the way they should be used. Like, if you're getting killed by hand cannons, then kill by hand cannons. I don't understand.
Then kill by hand
Kill
cannons.
by hand cannons.
Easier said than done.
No.
Yeah,
no.
me. I'm not a hand cannon user.
So learn how to
I'm
use
too
it, Gal.
slow.
Learn how to use it.
I'm too
Gal.
slow.
Get
I'm already
good,
at the bottom
get
of every
good,
list in
get
Crucible.
Get good,
Yeah,
Gal.
that's your.
You
You
are not
say
at
that.
the. You are not at the bottom. You continue to get at the top because you work
Because I don't
hard.
use a hand cannon.
Whatever you.
Whatever you.
Whatever you.
Oh,
Whatever
guys,
you.
we're also. So yeah, so we're getting that nerf. So we're getting the buffs, and we're not gonna go over all the deets. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on, guys. Destiny 2. All right, because there was
Number two.
Destiny
Yes.
2. All
Number
right,
2.
alrighty. Let's. The hype train was. I told you guys, like it was fucking fueling up last week, right? I told you guys, and now it is officially rolling. The hype train is a go.
The leaks are no longer trying.
All right,
to
we
be
got
covered.
Yeah,
They're
so we
just-
got first we got a poster, right? And and Sugah was quick to point out this was at a GameStop bathroom. She's like, I work at GameStop. I worked at GameStop and
Past tense.
Past tense.
Those are GameStop walls. Those are GameStop bathroom floors.
I'm like, that is a GameStop.
And the way
bathroom.
that they fucking treated that poster, it's fucking GameStop.
It's fucking GameStop. So we got the poster. It was from Italy. So it was GameStop in Italy. And
Why Italy? Why they leak it?
so the poster has two pictures of the poster, but one of the pictures of the poster, you can clearly see that you can join up for the beta, and you also see the PlayStation symbol on like the top right hand corner. The second poster, you see it a little more clearly. It doesn't mention the beta, but you get to see the PlayStation exclusivity on the right hand side, and you get to see a release date of September 8th.
Yes.
Okay, now that came out, and then a couple of days later, we got receipts that people in Germany were being able to pre-order Destiny at GameStop. Okay, so already, like, you can pre-order across seats. Then it just keeps going, and then we got official word, right? Because these leaks have been pictures of posters and promotional material. All right, but then yesterday we got official word from Bungie. They put it out on their page.
They did.
Destiny 2. All right, and we get to see the city burning. All right.
Oh, sweet. I didn't see that.
You haven't seen that? Oh, well, it's up on the Active Facebook page. You missed that.
True.
Okay.
And Soop's Twitter.
So Bungie has made it official. Like, they've come out and said it, and they've come out and put a nice teaser image out. And then after that, we got a leaked photo of the Cade 6 action figure that you
Again,
get
a GameStop.
that you get when you pre-order
It's true. It's like a little pop gal.
Oh.
It's
like
Cade
what?
so, it's Cade 6.
He's holding the raised lighter
He's
sword.
like bigger than a pop, so it's like not quite like a pop.
So
and it
he's-
doesn't look like a pop, which I like. It doesn't have like the
So he's
weird-
about 5 inches tall.
Oh, he's super cool,
Okay.
gal.
Okay.
I'm pre-ordering.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Now,
Oh yeah.
okay. Now the rumor mill, because and this is you can call it a rumor mill. The rumor around town is that you're gonna be getting your Cade 6 figures upon pre-order. Upon pre-order.
So
All
it's
right.
like a first come first served
There
basis.
have been GameStop employees that have confirmed that they have arrived in stores, that they've got about 100 of them. All right, and that they're already in set for pre-orders, but they haven't been given the A-OK to go forward with it yet. So, I thought they were going to make you wait until you pick up your game to get your pre-order bonus, but they're just going to give it to you right away. So, let's go over the good stuff, and then I lost my cloak; it disappeared. Let's go over the good stuff, and then we're gonna go over the sour note. Wow, it's done. All right, good stuff. I'm fucking excited for Destiny 2. The poster that was leaked was exciting. It showed 3 Guardians, right?
Yes.
And then they were all human. There was a Warlock, a Titan, and a Hunter, but they were all human. No Exos, no Awoken. Guys, what do you think this means?
But they're trying to push a different class on us.
They're trying to, but your characters are already coming over, right? Like if you had an Exo, that's
I
coming
know.
over.
I know.
So
Yeah, that's what I have for my Warlock. My Warlock's an Exo, and my Titan's Awoken.
I don't know. It possibly has something to do with the way that the city is on fire.
Well, wait a minute. I think Trump's president.
Oh my
might have
God!
had
Stop.
everybody-
Okay. Look, here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I'm thinking, guys. Do you remember when we originally? I don't know about you guys, but when we originally started Destiny, I thought picking a race would change the story. Like humans would have like a different starting point than Exos would. So maybe now
We're
that's
starting
something
from
they're
the human's
incorporating,
perspective.
right? Maybe like, right, and maybe there's like going to be another promotional poster that's going to be 3 Awoken, right? A Warlock, a Hunter, a Titan,
With a
then
different
3
story
Exos,
mission.
right? So that would be really freaking awesome. Just because I think we don't know much about ourselves, right? We were brought back from the dead. So I think exploring ourselves is like something that could really fuel a campaign, like a first-person story. So that's my thought. Just because we obviously
kind of a
have
good
3
thought,
races,
actually.
why didn't they just put one of each race, like a Exo Warlock and
Right.
Titan
Right.
Hunter or a Titan Awoken and a Hunter Human? Why were they all the same race? You know? Maybe
Let's find access to their
maybe
see if we can track down
this one's really out there though. This is like put on your spin foil hat and think about it. Maybe we're getting a new race.
And that's a race that we don't know about. Maybe.
And they put humans in front, and then they're gonna show us like Exos and then Awoken and then the new race. You see what I'm saying? With promotional posters, the closer we get,
Yeah.
Yes.
right?
Possibly.
Wouldn't that be cool?
That would be very cool.
Would you start a new character if they like put a new race out?
Probably.
Ooh. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe like some big green lizard dude.
They'd have to, but it's like, do we have to give up old characters? And like,
What if they give you a 4th slot? You know, when you
Yeah,
started
if
Destiny.
they-
Oh,
Yep,
if they give
exactly.
me a 4th slot. Oh God, yeah, I would.
exactly.
Yeah, let's assume they give you the slot.
They give you the slot.
Let's
Oh,
assume
then I
they don't
won't. Of
make you
course I
give up
would.
a character.
Yeah.
You would
Start from
4
the beginning.
characters.
4 characters.
Of course I would.
Jesus Christ, you fucking addicts. Yeah, I would too.
Yeah, exactly. Well, like with Diablo, we could have like up to 6 characters.
Right, which is what I'm saying.
And
So-
why would I get rid of the guy that I built like really cool?
I
Just to try
think
something new when I would want a new slot and do it.
right. That's why I think that the fact that we only had 3 characters before was a last gen thing. Was because we were still playing on PS3 and Xbox 360.
Yep.
We could only
True.
I think that put the limit on it, and now maybe we'll be able to have up to 6 characters.
That would be very cool.
So
maybe more than one new race.
yes. Now, excitement, super fucking excitement. Destiny 2. Ah! I'm ready.
Oh,
I'm ready
I'm
to
hyped all the
pre-order.
way.
I'm ready
Me
to.
too.
I'm ready to do it all. Okay.
Where
Now,
So,
let's talk about the pre-order. The pre-order that was in Germany was pre-ordered on PC, confirming that Destiny 2 will be coming out on PC, guys. So,
Now, sticking with my system.
right, a lot of people sticking with. There's a lot of people that are on PC that are now going to be playing Destiny, which I think is really fucking awesome. So there you
Would
have it.
someone that's playing the PC be able to get on the PS, like, servers?
No, I think it would be. I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah,
It's
I don't
hard.
know.
It's hard. I think the only way that would work is if you were playing Destiny on PC and you had Windows, because you know how Windows and Xbox One you can like keep playing an Xbox One game on your laptop if you have the latest version of Windows and all that good setup. So I don't know about I don't think PlayStation will do it. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't think PlayStation will do it just because they don't have.
Right.
I mean, there is like the Sony Vaio, and they have their line of computers, but they don't really do the things that Microsoft are doing with theirs. Because you can't just pick up a PlayStation game at work at your Sony laptop. Or you could do that with Microsoft and Windows and Xbox One. So, I don't know. I think they might have their own servers, the way Xbox and PlayStation are separate. I don't think they're going to be combined servers. That would be cool, but too bad.
Maybe too cool.
Although I know a lot of people would be complaining. There would be so many. Oh, he's cheating because he's on the fucking PC. He's got like a modded mouse or a modded keyboard, or he changes computers. So he's like, there would be an amount of salt.
You gotta quit imitating me all the time.
So I'm telling you, Gal, like if PC joined up with the PS4 Sony side, and we were able to cross-platform, there would be so much salt. It would be ridiculous. It would be absolutely ridiculous. It would be every match. Oh well,
hackers cheating.
Fucking hackers
cheating. I'm gonna report you for cheating. That's all I'm gonna do.
It's already there's so much salt. Like already, if you're a good player, like once in a while you're gonna get that guy who's gonna message you like, "Oh, you fucking cheater! Like, how do you feel about fucking using aimbot?
God.
How do you feel about fucking hacking my game?"
This loser said that I was hacking, that I was cheating. Like,
Well, I wasn't gonna go into specifics.
And I was hacking, guys. That's how salt.
But yeah, Sugah has played good games.
Major hacker.
I've played good
I'm a
games,
hacker.
and they're like, "Oh man, you fucking cheater." Was it watching Age of Zack, and he was playing really good with his No Land Beyond, and this one dude was like, "I'm gonna report you for using aimbot," and he was like, "Oh shit, let me uninstall it real quick before Bungie gets at me." Like,
Salt is real.
The salt is so real right now. Like,
Losers can't handle it.
Just can't handle it. Just some of the worst salt ever. It's not even kosher. It's just bad for you, salt. So I think just PC would bring that up more than a notch. It would bring up like 10 notches. So, like already people who, because you can play Destiny on your PS4 and hook up a mouse and a keyboard and be able to play.
Yes, you can.
And already there are people who are like, well, it's fucking cheating because he's using a mouse and a keyboard. He's not using the fucking controllers.
It's not cheating.
It's not cheating, bro.
It's not
It's
cheating
not
at
cheating,
all.
dog.
Nothing about it is cheating, everyone.
Like, don't be salty because you can't do it. I know if you were to plug in a fucking mouse
Excuse me.
and a keyboard, you'd be fucking shooting your fucking foot off. Like, I understand. I would probably too, because I'm not used to the, like, mouse and keyboard shit. I'm way better with a fucking controller. But I'm not salty if someone's going to kill me with a mouse and keyboard.
Right? They can use whatever they want.
No
I don't even know if I
Lambion,
know the
mouse and
difference.
keyboard. They could be naked on a rooftop. I don't care.
Bring it. Use it.
So,
Bring your best shit. We ain't playing.
yeah. So,
Wasn't even on my best character.
use whatever. Don't apologize. Now, the way that this stuff was leaked. All right. I'm gonna interject the next bit of Destiny news or video game news with this Destiny 2 release. Okay, because there was an article published about how GameStop is losing money. Okay.
It's their own fucking fault.
And they're about to close an estimated 225 stores.
Damn.
All right. Now that's only about 3% of stores, right? Because they have tons of
They
fucking
have,
stores.
like, hundreds
So
of-
they have thousands of stores. So this is only 3% of the stores. But 225 stores, that's a lot of jobs.
That is.
That is a lot of jobs. That is a lot of people out of work.
And they're
Okay.
not gonna.
So, the article was saying how GameStop blamed their low quarter because their fourth quarter was a really bad quarter.
Because they can't blame themselves. Heaven forbid.
They were blaming, Walmart and online sellers because they had really good bundles on Black Friday, and they just couldn't compete with those prices. Way back when the Taken King was fresh, I pre-ordered 4 copies of the Taken King. How many copies do you think I came home with when I went to go pick up my copies of the Taken King, Gao?
1.
None.
None, Gao. None.
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 None, guys.
Because the GameStop people had fucked up our pre-order.
Because there was a store that had closed, and so it got transferred to another fucking store, and somehow, like,
Your stuff got transferred with it.
no, it
didn't come with. That was the thing. It didn't come with.
Like, they somehow
They
couldn't-
had our pre-order in the computer, but they didn't have our shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, it took us, like 2 weeks to finally get Destiny 2?
so long.
To get Destiny 2, to get the Taken King. We, 2 weeks into it. So, that was our breaking point. Like, not only did they fuck up our pre-order, but the way, they went about handling it and fixing it was also very wrong. Very, very wrong. So, from that point on, we said no more GameStop, and I exclusively took my purchases to Best Buy. Okay? They have awesome deals. You can get... Oh, I was the only one in there? I didn't realize. You can get... Sorry.
Oops.
You can get a game that GameStop is going to sell you used for $40, new for $20. Okay? And this isn't on sale. This is like an everyday thing.
Yep.
So I happily took my business elsewhere. Now, cue to about 2 weeks ago. Okay? I have a GameStop near my job, and I decide I'm going to give GameStop a second chance. Like, you're going to go to a different store, different employees. We're gonna do this again. I went,
And I do it again.
I traded my stuff in, and
Which was the main reason we went.
which is the main reason. I was like, trade some stuff in. Like, I had a whole bunch of PS3 stuff, some Xbox 360 stuff that I just wasn't using. Controllers, AV cables. Like, who uses AV cables anymore? We're all on HDMI. So this is all shit that I just didn't need, that I needed to trade in. So I traded in. I get my money. And I order a game, Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced, because it came out for the Game Boy Advance. And they're like, oh, we can order it. We can have it sent to the store. You can pick it up on Tuesday. I'm like, I don't work on Tuesday, but I work Friday. Can I come pick it up Friday? They're like, oh, yeah. You pay for it now, it'll be here in the store, like, we'll keep it for you. Alright, sounds good, fantastic. Let me go ahead and purchase this. I bought Final Fantasy Tactics Advance 2. I'm like, I'm getting the first one, might as well buy the second one right now, you know. I got about $160 with all the shit that I traded in. So I got money. And I also came home with Marvel vs. Capcom because, hey, you can only get a physical copy at GameStop.
At GameStop.
It's a GameStop exclusive thing, okay?
Couldn't even.
And I picked up Resident Evil 5 at Best Buy. You know, because I love Best Buy. Best Buy's still my homie. So, a week goes by. We play Marvel vs. Capcom. Sugar and I are enjoying it. And we're playing Resident Evil 5. We're enjoying the shit out of that. And then next Friday rolls around, and I go to pick up my order that should have been in on a Tuesday on a Friday. So I go, and the guy that I not only ordered it with, but traded all my stuff in. And remember, I've traded in $160 worth of stuff. So it's not like I'm some sort of forgettable customer that just traded in a copy of NFL 3 for, 60 cents. NFL 3, NFL 2018 or 2016 or whatever. So the guy's like, "Oh yeah, did you use this account to like order it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, dude, you did the order. Like, what other account would I use? Like, I traded stuff in. Why would I like switch accounts to make an order? Like, yeah, use this account, bro." He's like, "Oh man," and he's like looking around. He goes into the back. He like pulls out a box. Like a big box that looks like it's got a system in it, and it's obviously not my order. So he's like looking at the box, looking at the tag. He's like, "Can I see your ID?" And he like gets my ID, and he's like, "Oh, I don't think this is yours." I'm like, "No, it's definitely not mine, dude." So he's like looking around, and then he's like, "Oh, well, did you get the email from GameStop?" And I was like, "No, I didn't get no email." I was like, "You told me it would be here on Tuesday. Today is Friday. I'm kind of expecting my stuff." He's like, "Oh, well, I need the order number and the tracking number to find out where it is." So I'm at the store and I have to go on my phone, log into the Wi-Fi, pull it up, give him the number, and he's like, "All right, well, I'll call them and see where it is, and then I can call you and tell you." I'm like, "Great, all right." Now, I had stuff to trade in that day, but because they couldn't find my order, and I spent 20-30 minutes trying to get this guy to give me my order, I had to go to work. I didn't trade the stuff in that I had to trade in. I just left it in my bag and I went to work. He calls me at work. He tells me, "Oh, well, it's coming. It's coming via UPS. It should be here by the end of the day, so you can come pick it up tonight." And I was like, "All right, cool. I'll go pick it up after work."
Good thing you didn't go in on Tuesday.
I'll trade it. Yeah, good thing I didn't go in on Tuesday. I traded it in. I'm like, I'll go. I'll pick my stuff up. I'll trade my stuff in, and I'll be dandy on my way. Maybe I'll be able to pick up another game. So I go. I get my game. And it's a different guy behind the counter, which I've seen before, but it's a different guy behind the counter. And when I walk up and I tell him about the game, he's like, "Oh yeah," he's like, "I think I got it." And he goes and he looks at it and he's like, "Oh, here it is." And then he's like, "Did you need to pay for it, or is it paid for?" I was like, "It's paid for." And he just hands it to me, and I could have walked out at that point. So A, he didn't ask for an ID or anything. He could have given my fucking game to someone else. Right? B, he just handed it to me. There was no official transaction,
Mm-hmm.
So
no receipt to scan it in. Or...
That was a little off-putting. Okay, so, and then I'm like, well, I mean, I got stuff to trade in too. He's like, "Oh, okay." I put my stuff on the counter, the PS3 controller, a couple games, some more AV cables. And he's like, "Oh, well, sorry, you've reached your trade-in limit. You can't trade any more stuff in." I'm like, "What?"
Huh?
He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Well, you've traded a lot of stuff in and you've reached your limit. What you have to do is you have to call GameStop corporate, and that way they can they can allow you to trade more stuff in." Mm-hmm. And then the guy that I was previously interacting with and I had done my trades before comes out from the back room, and he's like, "Oh yeah, what's up?" and all this other shit. And I'm like, what's this nonsense about me not being able to trade stuff in? He's like, "Oh yeah," he's like, "it's a thing where if you trade too much stuff in, you can't trade anymore. They do it because of people who, if there's thieves that steal shit and then trade it in, and they're constantly trading stuff in. And he's like, it's cool, man. Just call corporate. Just call GameStop corporate. And tell them that, tell them your story, that you got a lot of stuff to trade in because you've been, stockpiling it for a couple years now. So in my head, I'm like, you're telling me that I have to take my time, call GameStop corporate, sit on hold or sit on the phone with someone and tell them my life story in order for you to accept my fucking trade-in. I have to be like, oh, I swear these are my PS3 controllers, these are my AV cables, these are my games. I just haven't traded in anything since fucking 10 years ago, since I was in high school, and I decided I wanted to keep all my shit. But now a lot of this shit is being re-released, so I don't really need it on PS3 and PS4. So I have to sit here for 20 minutes and tell them my life story just so they can take my shit?
You have to prove.
I have to prove that this is my shit to trade it in? So I, completely lost it. I walked out. I was like, thank you very much, guys. I fucking walked out. And I took my business to Best Buy, because Best Buy accepts trade-ins. I went to Best Buy, I traded my shit in, and I came home with a fresh copy of Resident Evil 6. Which I'm going to play.
New, sealed, still.
New and sealed, not a used copy, not a new copy with a fucking sticker on it that's been gutted and put on a fucking wall.
Because they do that.
A new
call it
copy
new.
of Resident Evil 6 sealed, and I'm going to play it with Sugah after we're done with Resident Evil 5. Now, I'm done with GameStop. I'm not trading anything in. I've got a trading card with $80 in it.
That we're gonna literally be using.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna use that for later. But listen, already I'm done. I'm done with GameStop, and I'm not the only person that has had a bad GameStop experience. I've seen so many customers. All right, when the pre-order stuff was coming out for Destiny 2, and you were able to see the pictures on Twitter and on Facebook, and you scroll down to the comments were like, "Oh man, it's so cool. Too bad it's a fucking pre-order bonus at fucking GameStop. GameStop sucks." Like, all the comments were like that. Like, too bad this shit's at GameStop.
It's like, why only GameStop? Why are you choosing to use a company?
So, we know GameStop has a bad rep. Exactly like Sugah's saying. Why are retailers choosing to give exclusive items, like Capcom, like Activision, to GameStop? And even with these exclusive items, GameStop is still losing money, right? They have the exclusive items. They should be making more money, but they're losing money. Now let's take that into account, plus these Destiny 2 leaked photos that came from GameStop. Because when you see the Cade 6 figure, behind the Cade 6 figure in the background, you can see GameStop pre-ordered bags with used controllers in them.
Yeah.
So, the leak came from GameStop. If I was Activision, if I was someone who sent you shit and said, hey, this doesn't go out until a certain date,
right?
And all of a sudden you were fucking taking pictures early, I wouldn't be too kind to what you're doing.
It's like, why are they still getting business? Like, what deal do you have through these?
And they're obviously losing business. So do you guys think they're going to lose their exclusivity come a couple years from now? They're going to be like,
I think they should.
You guys think they're going to Blockbuster pretty soon? Like, you remember how Blockbuster started going out slowly and then they were all dead?
Yeah, I hope so. I hope. That's what they get for not listening to the customers that purchase their products. They continue to hire individuals that know nothing about the products that they're selling, and then they listen to them because they're putting them into management positions, and then these managers make decisions not based on customers, but what they think is going to sell products, so that they push iPhones and all these other electronics, and then they don't focus on what products they say. If you are GameStop, games. You're not phone stop or computer stop. You're GameStop. Stick to your roots. It's not about evolution. Like, go ahead and evolve. Every company needs to evolve in order to make money. If you don't evolve as a business, then you're not being smart. But your GameStop, your focus should be on your game and your gamers and your customers who are gamers. And they do not target to those individuals at all. They actually, like, I swear, they don't want them in the store. You know what I mean? And the way that they deal and interact with you in the store is a horrible experience, and it's a horrible thing that they force upon their employees, which also creates a further
they force their
horrible
employees
experience.
to try to get you to join their rewards program, right? It's like, come on, man, you can be getting so much more when you trade in, but you fuckers are gonna put a limit on my trade in, so I'm not gonna be getting my 10% more when I trade the shit in, because I'm not gonna be able to trade the shit in.
That's stupid.
So don't fucking try to get me every time I walk in there to try to get me your stupid fucking rewards points.
No, and it's crazy. So they
all
every
the fucking time.
Every time like customers walk in, they want to give out bags. So of course, all they want to do is waste plastic and give out bags. And they're like, fill this up with trades. Fill it up with trades. How are you going to tell customers to keep coming in with their trades and then put a limit on what it is that they're trading? You can't stress that trade is what you want and then be like, oh, we got limits on this shit, by the way.
Yeah. Yo, by the way, when you trade in your stuff, you get an extra 10% if it goes towards Horizon Zero Dawn or the new Ghost Recon.
Oh,
Yeah, well, asshole, I'm not gonna call corporate and tell them my life story just so I can trade some shit in. So I guess I'm going to Best Buy. Now, that being said, GameStop is slowly losing customers, losing stores, losing business, losing money. Maybe, and we can only hope, because I just hate GameStop. I fucking hate GameStop so much. I just really hope they do get blockbustered out, and we just don't see them anymore.
It's like, bye, guys.
I hope Best Buy gets those exclusives, because Best Buy handles their products so much better. Okay? Best Buy is actually starting to get figures. You can go into Best Buy and you start seeing pops and stuff like that. So, I like it, alright? I think Best Buy needs to keep doing what they're doing, expanding that section, and keep getting more stuff.
Yeah, and just learn from GameStop's
and just learn
mistakes.
from all those GameStop
Treat
mistakes.
Treat your customers better. Like, yes, stores are going to vary, but in general, you know that, look at even just the way that they have things. Look at the way they have their products set up. If you want a game, you can see right there if they have the game. You don't have to go up, wait in line, ask if they have it. Oh, they don't have it, but they have it on the wall.
For some fucking odd reason. Not only that, GameStop makes it like a point, power to the players, and we respect all the fucking nerds and shit. You guys are collectors. Come get your collector's items here.
You treat
we're gonna put a whole
shit.
We're gonna put clearance stickers on the front of it, and we're gonna wreck the boxes because we're just gonna toss them around.
We don't have space for anything.
Because we don't have space to store anything. So no, you don't want to buy pop figures at GameStop.
Look at how large a Best Buy realtor is. You see how tiny these little GameStop stores is? The back rooms are even tinier. So when you wonder why one store has one thing and why when you go somewhere else they don't have this, because they don't make appropriate space for their products. They just buy whatever space they can in whatever neighborhood they can.
Yeah, it's true.
Not caring what kind of clientels are going to be in that neighborhood and how different clientels treat games and products differently.
It's true. And as Dave pointed out in chat, he said GameStop gets most of their money from trade-ins. It's not even the new items and the GameStop exclusives.
Exactly.
That's not where they're making money. They're making money with the trade-ins. So how are you going to limit me on the money that you're making, fool? I've got shit to trade in. You're not letting me trade it in. Mm-hmm. I don't understand how you make your money off trade-ins. I understand how you're losing money, and fourth quarter looked pretty bad last year, and you're going to have to close 225 stores. But I don't see how you're fucking... It's all good. So.
No, this is what you deserve. This is what you get.
Reap what you sow, and they're reaping. I don't think GameStop's going to go out of business tomorrow. But give it a couple years, and if they keep it up, I don't think it's gonna do. If trade-ins is what they live on, and they can't get orders right, and they
cannot get orders.
They can't get orders right, and they can't get trade-ins right. They're not gonna stick around, especially with everybody. Everybody's on these online games. Oh well, let me just buy it online, download it, and I have it right away. Yeah. Why do I have to go out? So
So why am I gonna go into a store to get
people like
a
me
little
that
printout on a
want
receipt?
people like me that want a physical copy? Like, we're a dying breed to these new kids that just want it digital and now. I want it right now on my system now.
I want it on my system right now.
I don't want to have to wait for mom and dad to get home to fucking drive me, maybe say no, drive me to the fucking store. I want it fucking now. So, okay, you go, GameStop. There you go. I'm gonna tell you this rumor that the Cade 6s are upon pre-order, guys. I have $80 worth of trade-in money on my GameStop card. Guys, I'm going to pre-order $80 worth of Cade 6s, and I'm going to bring them all home, and I'm going to give them away, guys. Like, if these Cade 6 figures are upon pre-order, I'm going to be pre-ordering like 20 copies of Destiny 2 just to get my hand on those Cade figures.
Giveaways for you guys.
And giveaways for you guys. Hashtag fuck GameStop. So, guys, go pre-order your Destiny 2 at GameStop. Get your goodies. And pre-order your game at Best Buy. Go pick it up at Best Buy. And then go return the fucking GameStop copy. But keep your goodies. Because you can do that.
Right?
Because you have every right to do that. And they can't say
So
shit.
they can fuck off.
So, guys, keep an eye out. I'll be most likely giving away those Cades. So,
Very cool.
yeah. Guys, let's go over to... Let's just do Overwatch just for the last bit here. Because Orisa is live on the PS4 and Xbox One and the PC. And Orisa is that new tanky support character that everyone's been talking about and was live on the test servers for a while there. But now she's live! Sugah, you can go ahead. Go into Overwatch and do it up. I don't know how successful that's going to be with this new Destiny stuff, but... Now...
Yeah.
She is available for play, but she's not available for competitive play because they still need to iron out a couple of the kinks. They think she's a little too OP. So, guys, go check Orisa out and then tell me what you think. Because I don't play Overwatch. I played Overwatch once and I fucking destroyed. So it's like when Superman does sports for the first time and he's like, "Yo, I'm too powerful for this shit." So I mean, I can't Overwatch. I'm too good for it. Guys, let's go over to our last, our next segment here called Cinema Madness. And we're going to spitfire through this one real quick because we still have a little Walking Dead to talk about. Did you see, Gal, the new Justice League trailer?
No.
Oh, Gal, I even tagged you on Facebook. You are slacking.
Oh.
Yeah.
When did you tag me on Facebook? Yesterday?
Friday. Came out Friday. The trailer came out Friday. It looks cool. It's got Batman, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Cyborg kicking a whole bunch of demon ass. Parademon ass, to be more specific. But it looks cool, alright? It looks heavy on the CGI, though, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the city, the background, it looks very heavy on the CGI. It looks like everything... It looks like they were just fucking around in a green screen room all day. We'll see how it turns out. As we know, too much CG is bad for the eyes. But it looks good. I mean, it looks action-packed. I hope... It does have that dark tone that Batman v Superman had, so I hope it doesn't go too dark. Just because I don't think that did Batman v Superman very well to do that. We got to see Simmons as Commissioner Gordon. You guys remember him from he played J. Jonah Jameson in the Spider-Man?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, well, he's playing Commissioner Gordon now.
I remember that picture.
Right, remember when he was like getting super swole?
Yeah.
So, in the trailer, he's under the Commissioner Gordon trench coat and hat. So, exactly what I questioned when that picture came out. Why are you getting so fucking swole if you're just going to be under a trench coat the whole time? Like, no one's going to see them swole-ass abs. But whatever, he wanted, he didn't want Ben Affleck to be the only buff guy on set, I guess. He was like, shit, I'm working with fucking Ben Affleck and all these buff dudes. Like, I better buff up. So, the dialogue seemed okay. There was this one point where Aquaman is coming out of the water. I think it looks like the Gotham Harbor. He's coming out of the Gotham Harbor, and then the Commissioner Gordon says to Batman, he goes, "Nice to see that you're playing well with others again." And when Aquaman comes out of the water, he looks at Batman. He's like, "Ha! Dressed like a bat. I like it." And then Batman's like, "Yeah, it might be temporary." So I mean, it's a little funnier than Batman versus Superman was, I guess, because there was like very little laughable moments in that. But this I don't want to say it's gonna be a great movie. Justice is gonna be fucking fantastic, but Justice League might be watchable, guys. Justice League, maybe we got it right.
Maybe.
Check out the trailer, guys, and then we'll see. It looks decent. I forgot to show it to Sugah yesterday, but you saw it, right?
What? Yeah.
Yeah, she saw it. So, you know, it looks decent. Guys, Beauty and the Beast is still fucking killing it. Top of the box office. I almost said post office. Top of the box office. Even though the Power Rangers came out last weekend. Poor Power Rangers only made $40 million in the U.S. How much do you guys think it cost to make Power Rangers?
Right.
It only made
million.
$40 million, so how much did it cost to make?
$80 million.
Gauss says $80 million. Sugah?
Probably. I don't know. I'll go with Gao.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'll go with Gao around that.
Thank you.
It cost $105 million
100, okay.
to
I
make
was
this
close.
Power Rangers movie. Yes, you were close. So, and they only racked in $40 million US. So we'll see how the across the seas numbers go, because I know, you know, they're really big with their kaijus in Japan and the big monsters. So, and when you think about it, Power Rangers did originate overseas. So maybe it'll do super good overseas. Maybe it'll make $200 million and they'll get their money back. Tenfold. But I just, the box office this weekend was Beauty and the Beast, Power Rangers, Skull Island, and then Logan.
Logan, because Logan is still there. And
Logan
people
is
are
still there.
saying that he's a good.
It's a good movie to
thing.
watch. It is a good movie to watch. Yeah.
We might have to go to the tower, people.
Yeah, that's fine.
People.
Sugah and I got our, well, we all got the trailer to Death Note, the Netflix movie that's coming out in August 25th. And of course, Death Note, the movie, is based off the manga / anime series. The manga was a good read for 13 books. I think 12 books, and then there was a 13th book. The 13th book wasn't really, more of a recap than it was part of the story. Then there was the BB murder case, and that's a novel though. It's not a manga. So there's material there, but they're redoing it up for Netflix, and it's coming out August 25th. And we saw the trailer. Sugah's never seen Death Note, so we started watching it. Sugah seems to be liking it a lot, more than I thought she would. At first, I wasn't, because it's not really like an action anime, like, you know, but it is very intriguing because it's almost like a mystery detective solving dark magic twisty plot. Like, it's kind of like Sherlock Holmes mixed with, like, I don't know, demons from across the land. I feel like it just, Sugah was liking it. Sugah loves it. Ghost in the Shell comes out Friday and looks good in trailers. Ghost in the Shell comes out this Friday.
Does look good.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's gonna knock down Beauty and the Beast, or if Beauty and the Beast is gonna stay up there. It's very interesting. So it's if you haven't seen it, Gao, I want you to maybe just watch, like, I say 3 episodes. Give 3 episodes a shot. It's on Netflix. It's on Hulu. You can't miss it. It's called Death Note. And you like One Punch Dude. So I think you'll like this. Like I said, I didn't think Sugah was gonna like it, but she was starting really to get into it. And now it's gonna be a Netflix movie. So I want her to see the original material before we get this Netflix thing going, just to
Be able to compare.
just to be able to compare how they do stuff. So we'll see, because Netflix does good stuff, but not always. So we've got that covered up, guys. Let's go into our last segment here of the day. We're gonna wrap it up in like 10 minutes. The Walking
10 minutes. I say wrap it up in 5.
Wrap it up in 5. Yes, because we're going to recap real quick. Sasha gets caught. We don't know how, but she's been fucking caught. What's the pregnant lady's name? Oh my goodness. She's
Come
not
on.
Maggie.
No, not
Maggie.
pregnant in the show, pregnant in real life.
Tara.
Tara. There you go, Tara. So Tara tells Rick about Oceanside. They go to Oceanside. They take their shit. Rick and the gang use dynamite and explosives to make them think that there are more people and kind of herd them over to where they want them, and then they capture them, and then they tell them that we're taking your guns and you can join us to fight Negan, or we can just take your fucking guns. And the old lady,
back when we're done.
Yeah, the old bag didn't want to. She was like, "No, we're not fighting Negan." And then some of them did want to fight, but like, "Well, we're not going to split up as a group. We're going to stay together." So it's like, "Fuck, we're taking your shit anyway, and we're going to go fight Negan. If you want to come, fine. And if not, then stay here." And that's kind of the way they left things off. There was a Walker encounter there where they had everybody all tied up, and then walkers came out of nowhere, the fucking woods, and then they all had to team up and shoot walkers. No typical Walking Dead shit. We also got to see Negan. Negan got to do his thing where he put out some really good lines and was probably the most interesting part of this show.
It's true.
When he talked to Sasha and that guy was trying to rape Sasha, but Negan said no to rape.
We do not allow.
Yeah, Rapey Davey. Rapey Davey.
It was pretty
It was funny. Negan makes the episode. Like, if it wasn't for Negan, I would have been long asleep. So we got to see that Negan has morals. Obviously, he's still a pretty fucking bad dude, but he does have morals. He gives Sasha a chance to be Negan, be part of the group, and she pretends to accept it, I guess, or wants to accept it, but then realizes that
she's gonna get used.
She's gonna get used up against her group. So,
which was exactly the thing of the whole.
Why'd you go there in the first place, Mrs. Suicide Squad?
You knew this was gonna.
But anyway, she regrets it and she wants to, commit suicide. So she's asking Eugene anything, a gun, knife, sword, piece of glass, anything to end it. So he gives her the pills that he had been working on that were for the ladies but weren't for the ladies, were actually for Negan. Remember Negan's wives? They were like, we want to die, but we don't really want to die. We want to kill Negan. He used that pill.
So here's your slow death.
Yeah, so here's your slow death, Sasha. And so Sasha's got it. She hasn't made up her mind. She hasn't done anything with it yet. I think that's it. How did the episode end?
I
thought it ended.
Left.
Dwight was at the
that's right. It was the cliffhanger. That wasn't a cliffhanger because I called it. I was like, when everyone was like looking at this, like looking away at the camera, I'm like, Shug, it's gonna be Dwight. And then they pan to Dwight. So yeah, Dwight has decided to come back with Rosita and
go against Negan.
Which between you and me should have happened a long fucking time ago. It actually happens in the comic books. When I believe it's the second time that Rick goes to see Ezekiel, Dwight is there, and Ezekiel is the one that talks to Rick, telling him that Dwight wants to betray Negan, wants to work with both Rick and the King. So King Ezekiel vouches kind of for Dwight in the comics. So this is different. Guys, what did you think of this episode?
I don't hate it as much as you both did, only because I was so happy that we finally saw more than one story in an episode that I feel like I was like, oh, finally, this is what they all should be like. Even though it didn't have any information, I was finally.
But at this point, it's like getting fed dog food and then getting baby food and being really excited because it's not dog food.
That's pretty much what it is. Like I was like, oh my god, I was excited because it was something else. Like I actually saw different people. I saw different stories going on. It hey, we saw Sasha, and hey, we got to see Hilltop, and hey, we got to see Rick, and I was shocked.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I mean, that was all coming anyways because they have to get them all together somehow.
It just took too long to get there.
Exactly, and that's what
It
gets
just took
frustrating. Like
too long
that,
to get
this
there.
episode should have been 3 episodes ago. Like they all should have been together. So yes.
So next episode, we'll see what Dwight is
Hour
gonna.
and a half or 2 hour.
Is it gonna be
grand
one of those?
finale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay.
So,
Try to
get
stay
your
awake
PJs
for
ready.
it. Yeah,
And
I'll take a
your
whole
little
pot
teddy
of
bear
coffee
to
and
get
stay
snuggy
up.
with,
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
Am I the only one that has a teddy bear?
yeah, I mean, we'll see, but this is like, what can they
Disappointing.
possibly do for this last episode that's going to make this season good? Like, this whole season just kind of bombed.
Have the tiger maul Simon right in front of Negan. That would be great.
That would be great. That would make my Walking Dead experience.
My Walking Dead season worthwhile to see the kitty tear something up.
We'll definitely get to
And
see
they
the
better
kitty
not
tear
kill
something
Kitty.
up. And they better not kill Kitty. It's The Walking Dead. They
better
kill
not kill
everything
Kitty
you
or
love.
Killed my Walking Dead altogether.
And they're going to kill Kitty. You know why? Because he's not Rick. And he's not Carl. If it's not Rick and if it's not Carl, it's dying.
It's dying.
Wow.
Well, yep.
So
Guys-
AMC if they do that.
Guys, thank you for tuning in because we have nothing else to talk about.
Nothing else.
So let's do plugs. Gauzy, where can people find you?
On Facebook, Dave Jersey, Plattsburgh, New York, and on Twitter
At DJ Gao.
Twitter.
at DJ Jakeout. I'm sorry. Yes, on Twitter. My bad.
Sugar Lumps.
Online Adela Red. Whether that be the Instagram, the Facebook, or the Twitter.
Alrighty, guys, I am Soopkichen. That's Soopkichen. Is catch me on Twitter, on Instagram, on Twitch, and on YouTube, where you guys can watch previous episodes of Waking Up with Soop and Sugah. Just go ahead
Yes.
and
Yeah.
drop them a thumbs up if you like them, and guys, subscribe. Thank you very much for hitting that smacking. What's the Warlock melee called? Thunderstrike.
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 Strike.
Go ahead and Thunderstrike that sub button, guys. And thank you for tuning in. However it is
And
that
get
you
ready
tune in.
for later on today.
Yeah, get ready for later on today. 'Cause we're definitely going to be streaming some
Age of
raids.
Triumph.
So,
Yes.
Age of Triumph. But guys, thank you for tuning in. However it is that you're tuning in with us live here on Twitch or later on YouTube. Appreciate you guys hanging out. And we'll be back next week where hopefully The Walking Dead will be over.
Wow. It'll be a good one.
Oh, it's going to be a good one. Last one of the season.
Really hope.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
Bye, guys. Catch you next week.
Bye, guys.